Good afternoon na. 08 p.m. time check. Date is February 4, 2024. Philippine time tayo. So, anong content ng video na to? Share lang natin yung trade idea sa ating binabantayan na token na people. Ayan. Maka-people tayo. Ayan. So, anong trade idea natin dito? Di ba, before, mayroon tayong video, yesterday actually yun, February 3. Tinrade natin to, but we were stopped out because hindi pa tapos yung kanyang movement on the downside. Okay? Kasi sa higher time frame, kasi makikita nyo naman na talagang very bearish yung kanyang movement. Ayan, resting siya on a weekly. Ayun. So trade idea natin, ito, meron tayo dito common resistance na possible maging resistance turn support. Nag-react yung price dyan. Okay. So we have 19 hours from the making of this video para tapusin yung kandila na to. Okay. Though the candle doesn't seem magmumukha na magta-transition to bullish. Pero kung titignan nyo yung volume, yung volume niya, yan, pababa. So, ibig sabihin, yung momentum ng downward or down bearish is sumihina na. Okay? So, that's 3 or 4 continuous candle na. No? So, we're expecting the next candle will be bullish. Okay? So, kaya ako, ano ko rito, tinitingnan ko pa rin dito is bullish muna. Okay? Mag-create siya ng bullish movement up to this level bago niya kunin itong kung babalikan niya pa itong kung i-mitigate niya pa itong FVB dito. FVG, sorry. Fair value gap. Okay? Kasi may order block na naghihintay dito sa area na yan. Order block yan. So, pwede niya pong balikan yan anytime. Saka hindi pa sumasalo yung weekly EMA. Okay? EMA 50 natin sa weekly. Pero still, on a lower time frame, no, kung sisilipin natin to. Yan, sa daily, multiple rejection na siya doon sa area na yan. Having a multiple rejection, kung mapipansin nyo, maraming rejection na nangyari sa daily. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kung matatapos tong today na daily candle na to at that structure, no, possibly, no, talagang rejected na siya dyan sa area na yan. At momentarily, no, magpo-pause siya dun sa niya, sa movement niya na yan, pababa. Okay. So, going down further sa ating lower time frame, yan, nagpapakita na siya ng sign of weakness. Paano natin nasabing sa sign of weakness na siya? Ayan, ito po yung mga swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. Okay, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Tapos meron tayo dito, ayan, nagkaroon na tayo. Though hindi nag-close above, no, ng area na yan. Hindi siya nag-close above sa area na yan. Pero we can say na nagtatry na mag-change of character ang token na to. Okay. So, trying to to move on a different direction. That's one, no? Break. Nag-pull back, bumagsak. Okay, bumaba dito sa area na to. Ito yung ating swing low. Okay, yan yung swing low. Tapos ito yung line na to kung naalala nyo. Sa higher time frame, siya yung resistance area. Okay. So, tinitingnan ko siya na pwede siya maging resistance turn support area for RTS. Okay. Tapos yan yung low. Yan, yung swing low, lower low. Nag-create siya ng new swing. No? Mas mataas na dun sa recent. Almost dito siya. Basta napigilan siya nitong swing high na to. Okay, pero na-break niya po itong recent lower high. Okay. Tapos yung na-create niyang lower low, okay, hindi lower low, lower high na. Higher low, sorry, higher low. Kasi mas mataas na siya doon sa lower low na to. So higher low na na-create niya. Tapos nag-produce na siya ng swing. Pero bullish na ba? Confirmed na ba siya? Hindi pa safe, no? Hindi pa safe. Why? Okay. Tingnan natin sa mas mababang time frame, sa 1 hour. Okay. Para masabi nating safe siya, no? Kailangan niyang i-break itong area na to. Bakit kailangan niyang i-break yan? Kung i-observe natin yan, paliitin pa natin para mas malinaw natin makita yung pattern. Kung i-observe natin yung kinikreate niyang pattern, nagkikreate siya ng yan, head and shoulder pattern. So, head and shoulder pattern ang kinikreate niya. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating neckline. Ito po yung gusto kong tawagin. Ako po, personally, ito yung nakikita kong magiging neckline niya. Okay. Kapag na-break niya to at umupo po siya dyan sa level na yan, we're out of the woods na, meaning for the lower time frame up to siguro 4 hours. Yan, hanggang 4 hours time frame tayo. Kasi ito, hanggang 4 hours time frame tayo. Pwede na nating masabi na mag-change na po ng direction tong si people. Okay? So, pwede na nating sabihin change of direction siya o change of character. Okay? Kailangan niyang i-break yung head and shoulder pattern na kinrate niya na to. Plus to support that, meron siya dito na-create na double bottom, no? Double bottom. Okay? Double bottom na na-create niya. Yan. Tapos meron siyang divergence na napoproduce. Yan. Bullish divergence naman. Okay. So, yan ang gusto natin mangyari. No? Kailangan mabutas itong area na to. Ito, ma-break niya to. Titingnan nyo yan, dyan. Pag nabutas niya yan, okay, nag-close above siya dyan sa area na yan. Then, we're out of the woods. Applied yung, syempre, kita nyo naman, head and shoulder pattern yan. Clearly, no, clearly at the lower time frame, nag-start na pong mag-change of direction or change character na po si people. Okay, so that's a good entry for long. Okay? Pero syempre, para ano lang, para conservative lang yung ating stop loss, dito tayo. Okay, pwede natin gawin tong ganyan. Okay. Pwedeng pagka-breakout, hintayin yung mag-pullback sa area na to, saka nyo pasukan, no? Saka natin papasukan yan. Okay. Maganda kasi siya pag nag-breakout, ano siya dyan, pullback, ano na rin, sumalo na rin po yung EMA 50 ng 1 hour, which will make the price, ano, no, push higher. I will make the price to push up. Ayun. So yan po yung aking trade idea for people. Will be observing this for the next days. Probably hindi pa ito mag-materialize within the day kasi medyo weekend ngayon, no? Actually, it's Sunday. Sunday. February 4, Sunday, Philippine time, Philippine date. Sunday ngayon at 12:17 p.m. So, pag weekends, mahina po yung market. Mas mataas ang chance na mag-short. Mas magandang mag-short during the weekends or look for short opportunities sa ibang token rather than ipilit yung long. Based on my uh, trading experience, hindi pa naman ako nagtatagal sa trading. Started 2021. Meron ako in-enroll na mentorship, but unfortunately, it stopped. No? Then I just continue ulit December or third quarter of 2023, started monitoring lang through my cell phone, then studying market structure. Then ito po yung isa sa mga naging favorite natin gawin, no? Or i-observe yung mag-create muna ng reversal pattern ng token. Kasi ang gusto ko, optimal na yung positioning natin. Okay? Doon sa change of character, sa pullback, doon gusto ko talaga siyang pasukin. But sometimes, no, I, ano, I neglect or I was not able to follow my setup. Kaya, yun, stop out tayo. Naging na-hiatus tayo ng matagal. We continued studying ulit for the last quarter of 2023 and now the first quarter of 2024. We're trying to get back. Ito nga, nag-create tayo ng journal. Pinopost na natin sa YouTube. Hindi para lang, no, mag-gain ng audience or follower. Hindi ko nga sinishare yan. Ang gusto ko lang is maging journal ito. For those who will read this, no, hopefully, or read, sorry, view or watch this video. And hopefully, no, babalikan ko itong mga videos na ginagawa ko. Okay? Looking back, practicing consistent trading setup, discipline will provide me more and become a profitable trader. Okay? I'm starting a small amount, small margin lang, small capital, very, very small. Okay? Just to make sure na I practice consistency first before I put in a large amount of money. Okay. Yun lang muna, no. Tapos, ang ano lang naman ang objective lang natin lagi is hindi maging, no, hindi maging 100% correct or laging maging tama ang predictions natin sa market. Walang ganun. Walang 100%. Okay? Kailangan lang natin gawin is when we are right, no, kung pag tama tayo sa ano natin sa market, is we win big. No? Then, pag mali tayo, matalo lang tayo ng konti. Okay? Doon na papasok yung risk management. For example, yung risk-reward ratio mo is 2. Okay? Pwede na yun. Kung 50% yung win rate mo, may chance ka na rin maging profitable. Okay? For example, smaller scale lang, no? You have a trading account of 100 pesos. Example lang. Tapos your margin is 20% of that. So 20 pesos. Then your allocation for risk or yung risk risk tolerance mo is 20% of your margin, which is 4 pesos. Okay? Pag natalo ka, 4 pesos lang. Pero dahil times 2 ang ginagawa mo, 8 pesos yung magiging reward mo. Okay? So, kung 8 pesos yung reward mo sa 50%, sa 10 beses ka mag-trade, 5 panalo, 5 talo. So 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times, 8 times 5 is 40. So 40 minus 20 is 20. Kita ka pa din ng 20 pesos, no? Sa 10 trade na yun. Okay? So that's the discipline na kailangan i-apply. That's what we're working out. We win big, we lose small. Okay? Yun lang. Tapos we are consistent to our or loyal sa ating setup. Hindi na natin babaguhin yan. We will only look at this kind of scenario. Ano lang naman yan. Ito sa setup ng long. Pagbaligtad, short. Okay, short natin pag ganyan ang setup. So pag bumagsak dito, nag-pullback, then short natin. Yan lang kasimple. Yun lang naman yung ating trading uh, idea, thought process natin sa bawat trade, pinapractice natin. We're applying consistency para sa mga small accounts mapalaki natin. Kahit gaano pa kaliit yan, if you're consistent, 1% change in your portfolio is a big change. No? Every day or every week, 1% lang. For example, you have $100, 1% change plus 101%. So that's $1 per week. Malaking bagay na yun. In a year, you apply consistency, and that's a big change. It's a big change. And if you master that discipline, then you can go and have more or uh, put more money on your account. Okay? So yun lang. Yun lang, no? Maraming salamat. Ingat po kayo mga chong. Ciao.